Let's talk about the debauchery that is the Baskin Robbins Steve release. Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Alrighty, so wow, what a weekend. What a weekend for a release of a Funko Pop.
Yes, it's been kind of up and down, up and down.
Just Funko collecting in general is becoming very difficult for a lot of reasons. So first off, let's go over Steve real quick. Here it is, the Baskin Robbins 31 flavor exclusive. It's kind of cool to have a different sticker, right?
Yeah,
it's kind of
I like
neat. If you're, as a term, sticker whore, you know, you're going to like that. I think it's kind of cool just to see new stickers sometimes just because you can see, you know, how far they've come as far as different stores they end up in. Well, so this is Steve, the Ahoy for Season 3. This is where the ice cream shop is going to work out. So it makes a perfect partnership, Baskin Robbins.
Yes,
if
it does.
you like
It's
Baskin
smart.
Robbins. I maybe can think of some better ice cream shops that would have been maybe a better
Dairy
exclusive.
Queen, maybe?
Yeah, Dairy Queen probably would have been better. It won't be long until we get fast food exclusives.
Probably.
It just won't be that long, I'm sure.
I mean, can't you consider Baskin Robbins fast food? It's like fast ice cream, so...
Yeah, just a little higher quality, I think. Maybe. I don't know if it's higher quality. Actually, I'll talk about their ice cream here in a minute. But here's Steve with his Ahoy hat on, and he's carrying a Baskin Robbins 31 flavor bucket sundae, basically.
Isn't that... It looks kind of like a banana boat.
What's a banana boat? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's a boat that's got like a banana cut in half, 2 slices on either side, 3 scoops of ice cream.
Is this a thing? This is
It's
like...
a legit thing. It's my favorite ice cream.
No
I
kidding?
love banana
A banana
splits.
boat? Isn't that just a banana split?
Well, I said a banana split.
You said a banana boat.
Well, it's the same thing. Banana split, banana
Boy, I'm
boat.
out of the loop here with ice
I
cream.
worked at Dairy Queen for years. It's banana split, banana split, banana boat. It's whatever.
Okay, well, that's the difference between this one and the regular one. He's holding something from Baskin Robbins, which is cool. It's a good idea. I like it, an exclusive, and I like Stranger Things. We collect Stranger Things.
I can't
wanted
wait.
them.
Next month, officially.
I know. July 5th. July 5th, right? Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do
It's
here?
Friday the 4th of July sometimes.
Yeah, 4th of is it 4th of July
I
or
think
5th
it's
of
July 4th.
It could be July 4th. That makes more sense because of the fireworks and the
Yeah.
trailer or whatever. Yeah, so that is a really cool pop. I like it. He's got great hair. Steve, what do you expect?
Of course,
you know?
Steve's going to have good hair. That
And
Farrah Fawcett stuff.
We're getting the season of pops anyways, and I figured why get the regular when I can just get the Baskin Robbins exclusive. So that is that. Now, here is where it gets strange.
Gets dicey.
You're going to ask, what's the price? What did it cost, Will? The SRP, this basically what corporate sent down to the stores, was $12.99.
Yep.
They said, make it $12.99 or somewhere around there, and you're good to go. Well, somehow, corporate and then franchise owners decided completely different things here.
I mean, some of those franchisees were like, ooh, wait a minute.
Oh,
I can mark this up.
The evil smile of money
Yeah.
came into it. Now, we paid $18.99 for it.
Mr. Burns of them.
Yeah, we paid $18.99 for it, and so it's $5 more than what it's supposed to cost. $6 more, I guess, technically. It's not the end of the world. I felt even $18.99, it's still a little more than I want to spend, but I was still okay with it because we've spent that for exclusives all the time, right? You have like Fugitive Toys, there's
Right,
$20, $25. I can expect to pay a little more sometimes, maybe for stores that don't have a ton of exclusives, like their first. I get it. I totally understand it because they're getting into the market. Maybe they've spent a lot of money on this and they're worried because they want some confidence that exclusives are a good idea. So I understand how that works. So $18.99 out the door, I was like, okay.
Cool.
But I've seen these franchises charging, I've seen $80.
Have you really? The highest I saw was 50.
I've seen, so it seems like a lot of them are anywhere between 25 and 38. That seems to be a normal
to me
price.
That is like an okay thing.
It is so terrible because, I mean, I get it. They can do whatever they want. But corporations usually set a price on everything, even if you are a franchise or a corporation.
Right.
Because, you know, customers like to go into every place around the country and know the prices are going to be the same. Generally speaking. Now, sometimes they're a little more here and there depending on what area you live on.
For me, when corporate sends down a mandate, like, okay, you're going to have this reset, we're mandating it, you must follow these guidelines, this marketing campaign, these ads, you have to do that. Why would you change it for this?
It's a terrible look on Baskin Robbins.
Yes, it is. It's
you know,
awful.
It's so crazy. Now, being that we run a Funko group, we see it all. We see posts.
Yeah.
I've seen them forcing them to buy the stickers, to buy the t-shirt. I saw somebody say they had to buy a $20 t-shirt before they even allowed in to buying the pop. In which case, I think they paid like $25, $35 for it or something.
So they were just basically forced to shell out $50, $60.
Yes.
Because of tax to get this.
How ridiculous is that? Is shame on those Baskin Robbins.
I've seen people where their Baskin Robbins let them get one, and others where they let them get like 3 and 4, and then the people are trying to flip them online. I'm just like, whoa!
That brings up another story I've heard. They're calling in and saying you must call back later, and I'll let you know if you got one, because they're basically giving it to their spouse. They're the man, whoever's working at Baskin Robbins, is buying them all for the regular price and then selling them after hours
in the back alley
of the
for
trunk
$50
or something for like $50. I'm like,
heck no!
Oh my god, here we are, man. This is the Funko collecting community right now. All these stores have no clue about Funko collecting. They're like, I hear these things are worth a lot of money on eBay.
Yeah, that's
it's like
so
you're still
toxic.
you're still gonna make a lot of them. I mean, come on.
Right.
And we live in an area. Okay, $18.99 is a lot, but we live in the Midwest. Things aren't that expensive here. You go off to the West Coast, they don't have a choice but having to pay $30 or more for these, because they go to all these stores and they're like, no, we want $40, or no, we want $30. And I've seen them start off a price at the early day, like $25, and then by the end of the day, they're like $15. They just keep dropping it because nobody's coming in and buying them. I can't understand why.
Instant clearance, guys. Instant clearance. That is just ridiculous. Honestly, ridiculous.
And that's the problem here with Funko in general and collecting pops. They get so valuable. Scalpers are in the game now, things like that. So when you're a collector, you're almost like forced in your head, I have to drop $25 on it, because if I don't, this thing's going to be, they're going to be charging me $50 in 3 weeks or a month.
And I think on eBay they're right around $35, $40.
I think they're less now.
They might be.
I don't think these are made in low numbers. I've heard employees say like 10,000, but I mean, I can't take it from them. What do they know?
That's a terrible number, though.
So let's talk about the whole point of when a store gets an exclusive. The whole point of it, especially with Baskin Robbins, where this is their first pop in general, or any kind of exclusive, I don't think I've ever, besides ice cream. Now, speaking of the ice cream, before I get into that, they did have exclusive Stranger Things ice cream. And that's kind of one of the reasons, too, I wanted to go in. I just wanted to try something. They had something called they had something called Eleven's Heaven. I hated it. I thought it was disgusting. But I think they gave me the wrong one.
It just smelled gross.
I think they gave me the wrong one, because there was a butterscotch flavor, too. And mine smelled like butterscotch.
It did. It smelled
It was
awful.
gross. Now, maybe it was the syrup. I think there was syrup, like waffle syrup in the 11th Heaven or something. But either way, I didn't come away too happy with it. But they did have some pretty interesting ice cream flavors. Again, they had 11's Heaven, which on the cone looked amazing with the red sprinkles. That looked really good. Upside Down Pralines, which is probably what I should have got. 11 Freeze, the Demogorgon Sundae, which is kind of a basic sundae, but it looks like a Demogorgon head.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's just neat. The Upside Down Sundae, pretty basic, but makes sense, right? Good marketing campaign. The USS Butterscotch. I think this is what I got, maybe.
But that's a prepackaged quart.
Yeah, it is prepackaged, but that one tasted a lot like butterscotch.
It smelled like butterscotch.
And then the Byers House Lights Polar Pizza Ice Cream Treat.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't actually see that one in the store, but that is what they offer. And they also had t-shirt and then stickers, and then you could buy them as the quarts as well. And again, I've seen people's stories where they were forced to buy all the stickers and all the shirts before they even allowed to buy the pop, which is insane. Now, what was I talking about before I went into that? What is the reason exclusives exist for stores?
Marketing!
Especially in this case with Baskin Robbins. It's their first pop. It's their first exclusive or whatever. They typically, they're going to make $13. Usually they're only going to pay like $5 for these. And then they're going to make the rest. It's not going to make them rich or anything. But the point
sometimes they can get them for like $2 based off of quantity.
Yeah, I mean, the point being, though, they need people to come in the store for Stranger Things. They got all those new ice cream flavors. They got the t-shirts. They got the stickers. So the point to have this wasn't to line your pockets with extra cash because something valuable came in there. It was to get new customers into the store, because Funko Pop hunters go to every store to find the pop. It doesn't matter what it is. It might be a new store they've never been to, like the AT&T store.
Well, like I said,
the point.
It's a marketing campaign to increase your foot traffic in your stores.
And they just didn't care.
Well, maybe the franchisees cared, but their employees were like, nah. Hit me up. My husband will have this in the back alley for you for $50.
I mean,
what?
It's honestly disgusting. It all around. This was an awful release, probably the worst I've ever seen.
Definitely.
In the 6 or 7 years we've been collecting now, this has got to be the worst release I've ever seen. And Funko, I know. Look, I've seen messages from Funko when the 7-Eleven Deadpool came out.
Yeah.
They did the same thing a little bit, not to this extreme, but they were charging $20, $25 for that.
Right.
Just because they're like, no, it's our exclusive. And I saw what Funko wrote back to people that went and talked to Funko, like, hey, what's up with this? They said, sorry, it's out of our hands, basically. And you know, that you can't run a business like that. Because you have customers that expect something. So when you make up these terms with these companies, like we're going to give you an exclusive, hoping that Funko maybe isn't, you know, by the balls or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Funko doesn't go into these, like, we're the best, we're Funko.
No,
or maybe they're like, we'll take an exclusive.
Right. Well, when you write a contract between one company and another company, there are business laws and business practices that you must follow. And part of that contract is, you know, how this is going to be released. And of course, there's a recommended price, but then the corporate
suggested price. That's common.
It's normal. But when you violate the terms of that agreement, that's when there could be trust issues.
Just customer trust.
I don't know, like, if the companies could do legality issues and all of that kind of stuff, I highly doubt that will ever happen. But I'm just saying, like,
Funko,
in most corporations, you have those, and when you violate terms of agreement, you have problems down the road.
Now, I did see 7-Eleven, they did get corporate letters down to their businesses saying, you got to stop this, you need to do this. We don't know what's going to happen with Baskin Robbins or not. Again, just because they're franchisees doesn't mean that they don't have to necessarily play by the rules, because those corporations sometimes do come down and say, no, that's not going to work, guys.
Right.
You got our name on your building, because they're still paying for that.
Right.
So I don't know what's going to happen here. I just don't, but this was absolutely the worst I've ever seen.
Garbage.
And, you know, it's hard to tell you this, but please try not to go out there and spend, you know, more than $20, $15 on this thing if you can.
Well, you can't say 15 because you spent more than 15.
I did. I mean, I'm guilty of it. I just didn't feel like $18.99 was that much. But what choice did I have? We have one Baskin Robbins within
100 miles.
At least 100 miles.
I mean, it's your personal preference. Like, what is your amount that you can personally spend? And set that as your limit. And if you go in there and it's more than that, you have to be true to yourself and say, look, it is not that important to me.
The better good.
That's right.
It's just the better good, and that's just the way it is. Yeah.
And you might be able to find it on eBay for half the price. So.
I think it's a lot cheaper on eBay actually right now. So again, I'm guilty. I'm telling you something to do, but here I am standing guilty of it.
Yeah, I would say $25 is my limit.
I'd say 20 would be my limit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't spend
Depends
more than
on how
20.
much you want it.
Yeah. If you're a real big Stranger fan, what choice do you have?
You don't.
That's the problem. It's like blackmail. It's like
they gotcha.
They did.
Gotcha.
They gotcha, man. Jeez. Okay, well, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video.
That's right. We just wanted to complain a little bit.
We just wanted to complain a little bit. We don't do it a whole lot, but this needed complained about.
That's
so,
right.
Thank you guys for watching. Let us know down in the comments what your experience was with this. Did you have to pay an ungodly amount for this? Did you walk out? Were you like, no way? Did you maybe talk? Did you want to talk to the manager? I don't know. I've seen some videos of people like getting mad with their coupons. Like,
I mean,
I can't believe it. This is bullcrap.
He went in and did all of this because I can't have ice cream, so I would have totally been like, wait, what now? That's supposed to be $12.99.
I mean, I think it was because in my head, if I would have known the price was $12.99 and I went in there and it was $18.99, I said, why is this $18.99? Right. But I think it's because I saw so many of them.
You were like, I'm getting a deal.
$18.99, I'm out the door. I think that's the problem.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.